Hello everybody. So we will see how now to handle script error, okay? Because when you have an error in your script, you must have a solution to manage this error, okay? So we're going to see how to uh, do error handling, and if you have an error in your script, how to detect errors and describe different kinds of error and how to capture errors, okay? So in Windows PowerShell, you can have two type of error. Okay, you can have two type of error. Okay, the first type one is the first type of error is non-terminating errors, and the second one is the terminating error. Terminating. Okay, errors. So let's speak about these two types of error. Okay, so the thing is that the first one is non-terminator. With this type of error, the command must cancel the current operation but can continue to process object. For example, let's say that you do a get uh, minus wme object. With this kind of command like get wmi object, if you query, for example, a lot of computer, and let's say that you query AD, VM1, and VM2. Let's say that AD it's a computer with not with offline. Uh, the uh, the get WME object will continue to do the VM1 and VM2. Okay, so you cannot trap your error. Okay, so you cannot undo it. So you cannot trap it. And the other one is there is an exception. So the command cannot continue and will stop running. Okay, so for example, if you run a command and you say, for example, AD VM1 and VM2, let's say, for example, and if, for example, you run a command on this computer AD, and if this computer is offline, it will start running and you can trap the error, you can catch the error. Okay, so it depends about what the developer of the command decide to do. Okay, after we'll see how to understand the default error handling in PowerShell. You have in PowerShell um, with to handle some some what happened if you have an error in your script. Okay, so for that you have a different type of terminator error. Okay, for example, if you say uh, continue in your script, for example, you have error action, and if you say continue, it's a default setting, so it will instruct a command to display an error message and continue to process other object. So this is continue, this is a default setting. After we have another one with silently continue. With this one, it will instruct the command not to display any error message, but to continue processing additional object. This setting can make common troubleshooting, okay, of course, because when you do that, the error will not be displayed. After you have inquire. With the inquire, it will stop. Okay, it will stop if you have an error, and ask the user what you want to do. Okay, and of course the last one is stop. When you do stop, it will stop running your script. You have a variable, and the variable is $error action preference and with this one it's for example if you say silently continue, okay, depend about the type of error that you have. Okay, so when you want to detect error, you will see in our lab that, of course, to trap something, you have the try something and catch, okay, to catch the error, and you have after finally. This is how you will manage, of course, and how you will construct to trap your error, okay, and depend about your error action. This is very, very nice. Okay, so let's see first some example about this error in our lab, and after we'll see how to capture error in your script. Okay, so this will be a very nice lab. So see you in the lab. Okay, so here we have our script. Okay, so the thing is that in our script we don't have any way to handle error. Okay, to catch error. So what we'll do is that we'll start with the process here. Okay, so we have this computer and computer name. We have the right, okay, connecting to user. This is very good. And what we'll do is that we'll do a try, okay? But before, we must go here at the end of each command and type error action, and we'll do a stop. Stop like this, we can catch the error, okay? So you can do also EA, it's the same thing, okay? So error action, and we'll do stop, okay? Like this, we can capture the error, okay? And we'll do the same thing here, error action, and we'll say stop. So this is the first thing that you must do now. And what we're going to do now is that we're going to do a try and catch, okay? So we're going to go here, just before here, and we're going to do a try, okay? So let's go here, and we do try, and we open it here. And of course, we'll just after the right output here, we're gonna close the try, and now we must open the catch. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll do a catch here. Okay, so that's good. So we have here our catch here. So let's do a catch, and we will open, and now we will create a error file. Okay, we're going to create a log file. So we'll do catch, and we close the catch here, and inside it we're going to say that there is an error. Okay, so write warning, and we'll say that the computer here, so computer, of course, we'll go here, and we'll say computer not online. Okay, so it's meaning that it's failed, and we're going to log to see, let's say log.txt, and of course we will log the name of the computer. Okay, this is very nice. We log the name of the computer. Okay, so here we have the catch, and here we have the end of the catch here. Okay, so we go here, we do the catch warning, okay, here, and of course we will close it. That's it. And we will take the name of the computer, and we will pipe it to a file, out file, and it will be a C, and we'll say log log.txt. Okay, it's this one, and we'll do happen, because maybe there is, I did a mistake, and there is maybe free computer was not online. So we have here our try. Okay, so here is the end of the try, and here is the end of the catch. Okay, so let's say here end of catch. So go here and type end of catch. Wow, amazing. Okay, so with that, we have a way to handle our error. Okay, and this is, you must do it in all your function, get computer disk info, and of course new a user in AD. Okay, if there's an error, I didn't know there's something, you know what error there can be, but now I have my get computer info and I have a catch something. So this is really very nice. Okay, so let's try to do that, and let's close this one. Okay, that's good. And we're going to open my PowerShell to see if it's working. So if I do get computer OS info, get computer OS info, let's say you have computer name, let's say AD, let's say VM1, and let's say like VM10, okay? And this one is not working at all. But I cannot validate the computer name here. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and the validate state, I will take all this and I will remove it. So now I will not, do validation. That's better. Okay, so let's close it and let's open it, and let's do a get computer OS info. Get computer OS info. Let's say computer name, let's say AD VM1 and VM10. Okay, so he's trying to go on VM10. Okay, so he's trying to do the work, and after, if there is an issue, he will, just catch it, and that's how it's working. Okay, I see that I have an error here in my log file, and the problem is that here I have to put it after, because all this is a text message file here. That's better. Okay, so see, it wasn't a parameter, so that's why I had to open it and close it here. Okay, so let's save it and let's do it again. So that's nice because we're doing, real-time error. Okay, so let's put the name of my function. It's get computer OS info. Get computer OS info, and I say computer name AD VM1 AD. This is okay, and this one of course is not okay. This VM10. Okay, so he's going to try to connect, and let's see the result. Cool. Now if you see here, there is an error connecting, and if I go here in catalog, I can see now the name of the computer was not online. Okay, so this is very nice to catch your error. Really do that, because this is the best practice. Okay, just to be sure that you understood how you handle option, different error handle option. Okay, let's do some example, with the silency continue, the inquire or thing like that. Okay, so let's see my error action preference. Okay, error action preference. So let's go here, and we'll see that it's continue here. Okay, so that you have a lot of way. Okay, so if I put, for example, error action silently continue. Okay, so let's take this one and let's change it. Okay, so let's say that I want it to be this time silently, so silently, okay, and continue. If you change this one, and if you take this one and run it, now if I run this variable, you will see that it's silency continue. So let's do some example. I'm going to do a get sim instance. Okay, so I'm going to retrieve some information about my computer, and let's say that I want in the class name, so class, sorry, okay, come on, it's going to be class name, and let's say it's going to be Win32 logical disk. Okay, if I run this command here, Okay, I have the information about my logical disk. Okay, so Win32 logical disk. Let me sure about that. Win32, sorry. Okay, if I run it, I have information about my disk. Okay, and now let's say that I want to see the consequence of my silent C continue. If I do computer name and let's say AD and let's say for example VM2 and let's say XXX. If I do that and if I run it, okay, I will not have any error message. Okay, meaning that he's going to try to do it in AD, he will try to do it here on my VM2, and that's something that maybe you want with this silently continue error message. And like you can see, I have information about my AD, but not about my other computer here, okay? So this is the first way, is the error, okay? After that, you can do inquire. So let's go here. And I want that the system ask me each time there is an error, the user will have to answer the question, inquire. If I do that now, and I say that now it's inquire, see, so continue, error action, oh sorry, action prevent, this one, you will see it's inquire. So if I do the same thing here, okay, and I run it, see, it cannot process because he doesn't know XXX. So I can say yes, or I can do yes to all or alt command, and it will stop. That's very nice. And the last one, you know it, okay? It's the stop. We just did it with the catch. Okay, I will show you again this stop, of course. So let's run this one. And of course, if I do the same thing, stop, I have no way because he will stop. Paf, you know, he stop because so I don't have any way to handle to trap it. Okay. So that's it. So I'm gonna go back and put it to continue. Okay, continue is the default setting, so that's gonna be better for all our future lab. And that's it. Okay, error action, and that's it. Okay. So that was just some information about the different way, and I think that now you know how to trap your error. We'll see after in our other script we will see all debugging information, but actually we just finished this script or how to handle error. Thank you very much and take care. Bye bye.